Welcome to Holmes Racing Media. So that was the first race of the $10,000 shootout.
We are round one for the Sugar Daddy shootout. Next pairing up. It will be Terry Saint to take on Lee Purdy. Clearly we can see Saint moving forward here. But I think the biggest challenge for these guys is probably the heat of the day right now. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun is shining down on this track. When you've got stupid amounts of horsepower that these guys have, it's the biggest challenge to apply that horsepower. Get off the start line without spinning those tyres. Looks good for his top, looks down to the back of the V8. Big hit. Tell us the times. 7:08 with the 2 to Terry 6, 7:08 with the 6 to Lee Bobby. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Feel that? 3/4 of the finish line with 7:08.
So a lot of these guys haven't raced at Palmyra before.
Yeah, I lost count.
So, and the track hasn't been raced on today.
Off the start line. That was a drag race. So if you're sitting back in the lanes and you watch the first couple of pairs, you go, what do we do from here? What do we do? The tuners are going like, John, take some time to get out of something. Kevin's down there for his area. He's got 25 cars he's tuning this weekend. then he lands down the spot on performance. He's only had the full lane on the mid on the tower side. Steve Smith, of course, one of our Outlaw 315 cars here this weekend. Neither of these guys put in a real representative pass yesterday. Well, Smithy, he's one of those guys that's got stupid amounts of horsepower. Probably got the most horsepower here this weekend of all the cars. He would have just seen the cars in front of him down that very lane, just turning the tyres. It's got to be in the back of your mind. 100%. 100%. You know all the tuners are keeping an eye on here. It's going to be interesting, this one. What's happened to Ricky? Ricky didn't have a lip bandage on the ankle. Something's going on. It's a tough world as a tuner as well. So, Stephen Smith in the Mustang. Then he lands down in the wagon. Goes through for a 758. Smith's not got out there alright. He did, he got out alright actually. 60 foot. Yeah. I mean, it's not 100%. Well, when we see that go, we usually see it 1-1 sort of range.
Has Aaron going back out, is it?
Yeah. Obviously, it starts to spin at what, about 80 foot, 100 foot out.
Are you racing?
No. The top end there, the boost starts kicking as well. It's not too bad, really. Yeah, I agree. So for what we've seen here, they've got the furthest. Another good match up here. We got Brendan Smith, we got Jason Cowan. Now Cowan yesterday, probably the most consistent passes of the day. Come off the trailer with a pedal, went 501. Come out, went 472 and then a 473. So they'd be reasonably happy. They know what it means to get you on the track. Because it's about what we saw at the start of testing yesterday. It's early tricky. Out here on the track. So I said it yesterday, it's a tuners race this weekend. I can 100% tell you because you haven't got a track that you've seen before for many of these races. Even the prep guys, obviously they're working with the new track surface. They haven't worked with before. I'm not even saying it's for the drivers weekend as well because these guys are going to catch the cars if they're overpowering the racetrack and the tuner's missing it. That's fair. Fair comment, mate, 100%. So Cowan, team effort. Team effort. No I team. So Cowan over here. Brendan Smith, the VL Calais, and Mark, we've got 37 VL Calais here this weekend, so we've got every shade of the spectrum. And we just have to be on nationals? Apparently not. Apparently they're here this weekend. too much talk.
They went nowhere, you can see down here on the
I can see the side of the car from behind. I'm like, no, keep that thing shiny side up. That's too pretty.
Right?
I reckon that's a bit of determination. We've come this far, we're going to crack at it, and I'm going to squeeze it. It'll even be on the times I need to try and get down there, but yeah, he got sideways there.
He did, he got real sideways.
So, car can go through to round 2, and what do you think wouldn't win many races with a 640? But
It was funny, I asked Kevin before racing today when it runs out 640. Yeah, 640.
Alright, so big match up here. Jeff Campbell Brown went as quick as 4:31 yesterday, which is the second quickest car we saw go down the track. Someone up Carroll had a big start. Didn't really get a nice pass in. Let's see if they got some for us this afternoon.
So Jeff's PB on a 275 is a 410 at 193 mile an hour.
4:31 yesterday, which was pretty reasonable.
That's pretty good. That's tidy.
Yeah, they were pretty happy with that one. So, they worked it out towards the end of the session yesterday. So only Palmyra went quicker than him.
Now, was that on the 315 or the 275? They ran that.
Mary's on the 315.
Yeah.
He's on the 275. Campbell Brown on 275 this weekend.
Yeah.
OG 275. Carroll. Massive rush to just to get the car here. Boys only got the engine back on Tuesday afternoon. Sugar Daddy shootout. Round 1 in front of us. There you go.
What a race again. Simon Carroll gets to win 578 against Jeff Campbell Brown, 796. Well, 033 lights are 100, so Brown was at the start line first, but Carroll 127 to the 60 foot there, Carroll, that's good.
Yeah, as good as we've seen.
Yeah, I think that's the second quickest 60 foot we've seen.
So, it had there early. Got in there, you see just before 300 start to haste the time. You can actually see Jeff Campbell Brown squeeze the throttle and go, well, hang on, he's hasting the time, might have another crack, but he was too far ahead. Tricky, very tricky out there this afternoon.
And I'll have another chip draw very shortly and for the round 2 pairings. So it's all ready to match ups.
Now if we, what's that coming out of the box? Little white flecks or something, like he spat out his tissue box or something. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, there's a bit of looking around the car, doesn't seem to be any concern. Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, what it was.
I've seen sometimes markers, but actually haven't seen that. I was going to say maybe like a glass muffler or something, but it hasn't got it. It's got ball horns just behind the front wheels there, so yeah, done. So Grammy was pretty consistent yesterday. A handful of 5.0s and ended up going 4.97. But had a good afternoon and evening with testing. Nathan Rose was starting to show some numbers towards the end.
Nathan Rose got 683%, but the crew are pretty happy there. That's the quickest pass on round 1 so far. Grantley Schloss, put your hands together.
Yeah, about that for setup, but like I said, it went 4.97 with a 9 from memory last night. So to go 4.98 in the heat of the day on a fresh track when everyone else is struggling.
That's good, man. That is impressive.
Very good. Yeah, great to watch. Well done to the boys, the spot on boys, of course, involved with that one.
Yeah, 134 to the 60 foot for Schloss.
So not rotating the earth, mate, but got the out there. Very nice. Alright. Struggled a little bit last night, and the boys were in a bit of a scramble after racing last night because this car showed no oil pressure. So there was a bit of concern, but they worked out what the issue was. It was actually on the suction side of the oil pump. The line had come loose, stuck in air, so that there was a big sigh of relief, I can tell you. Matthew 8 just out of Townsville. The turbocharged stroke a Holden engine into the boards yesterday a number of times.
He's got a PB of 477 AS. Pedal. Scotty Cortina gets the win. 541 to a 582.
Well, I mean, from my point of view, it's hard to can't commentate because you're too busy watching.
So first up, James Horan on track. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape. Horan did not get down the track. He was up an instant spin roll through for an 18-second pass. And he will take it on Jason Cowan. Cowan, he ran a little bit quicker. He was a 5.61, so that was one of the quicker passes of that first round of racing.
We're slow on the 60-foot where we usually see the car. Got out a little bit, then turned the tyres. He had to have a bit of a pedal. But yeah, anyone's race, based on what we saw in round one, there's no clear advantage here with these things.
Yeah, there's no lamp on this plate. Look at all it.
Turbocharged, Hemi V8 in the Hilux Ute, based on twin turbocharged LS in the Ferrari.
parts we've seen in the shootout so far, that 495. lose at the same time there. Scotty Cortina getting the win 5:32 to a 5:42 from Simon O'Carroll sideways. Both cars there across the finish line, and Cortina goes through to the semi-finals. O'Carroll at the top end, he got to recover. He was coming back at him. That track was another 10-15 metres longer. He would have had him.
Would have had him covered 100%, mate. Had the speed on the top end, but Cortina come over to say hello to him.
Cortina, 129 to the 60 foot. I think that might have been the quickest 60 we saw in that session.
I think you're right. I think you're right. And when you consider this on 2-3 fill on tyre as well, it's a pretty fair effort. But yeah, Cortina goes through the next round. Simon O'Carroll will continue there. $10,000 to the winner. We are down to 4. We started with 16. We halved it. We went to 8. This is round 3. All in.
Let's do the tail of the tape here. First pairing up the Willie Jason Cowan in the LC Cabrana to take on Scotty Cortina, the HG Holden. Cowan has been the quicker of the two vehicles so far in rounds 1 and 2.
A little bit. Not too bad, but everyone... Everyone's been having problems.
Cortina on the 235 tyre. We know the car's got plenty of potential. It's the quickest in the country on that tyre.
Yeah, it's nice too.
Had a bit of a mixed bag this weekend so far. Howard's probably the most contested of the two. Couple 470 passes last night, couple 490s in this one.
I think with the cooling down, it probably works more in favour of Scotty Cortina right now.
It's nice. Yeah, it's been elimination the whole time. There's 4 cars left in it.
Kevin from KDF Performance Driving, Scott Cortina in the stage.
16 and the next week. Wow, yeah, there's 2 races in the final.
That's right now, Supercharged. Big look there. Cortina goes 470. Dowie was right there with him.
Wow, what a race. Cowan was out first, 0:36 to 1:07 reaction time. Scott Cortina 1-2-4 to the 60 foot there. As you said, 4:72.63. He gets it. He's our first finalist tonight here for the Equipment Services Australia Showdown.
You can't compare the both.
Hey guys, we've had a phone here to him. We've had a phone here to him, so his name could be Ryan. So if we got a Ryan that's missing a phone, it'll be at the canteen.
Next pairing out for the semi-finals
slots in the last round, so 14 probably knows he's got a couple of tens up his sleeve if they want to make sure this thing can get down the track. It's been good, but $10,000 is the winner.
Who's shouting the feed tonight drinks? Will be Kapina or Shamua? Schwartz had the race. He was also in 028.119. Scotty Cortina is the winner tonight. 5:53 gets the win. He spun off the start line. It was all Schwartz. Schwartz was 2 tenths ahead at 62. And then it all went pear-shaped for Schwartz at that.